You know what? I'm looking at Timothy 3, and some of you who don't know what it says, this is what it says. But know this, that in the last days perilous times will come. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. And from such people turn away! Exclamation mark. Wow, when you think about that and look at all the stuff that's going on nowadays, I'm just, honestly not surprised at all. Because, a lot of people talk about, dang, this is going on, or dang, this happened. I'm just really not surprised, honestly, because God warned us of these times. And I'm telling you right now to keep yourself safe, for your family, for your friends, you better pray. If not anytime, now times, you better pray. Because God warns us of already the stuff that's going on in the world. And you better pray like you never prayed before. If you don't have that relationship with Jesus, if you haven't accepted him in your life, if you haven't got baptized, now is the time to do it. That's why all this stuff is going on. God is not happy with the stuff that's been going on in this earth. He is not happy. And if I was him, I wouldn't be happy neither. Because just think about it. Look at all the stuff that Jesus came down on the earth and sacrificed and did for us. And look at what we do. Look at all the time that we spent, and I'm even guilty of it myself. Look at all the time we spend on social media when we could be reading his word. We could be praying. We go out so much more than we go to church. Then we complain constantly about like not being able to get a job, or we complain about I'm praying but this isn't happening and I'm doing. Have you thought about what have you done for God? What have you done for him? He do all this kind of stuff. He wakes you up in the morning. He makes sure you have the shelter over your head. He makes sure you have clothes on your back. He makes sure that stuff is paid off, that you're making it. When there's people who don't have that, and I work in a place where there's kids who can't go home on Christmas, there's kids who don't get to see their family, there's kids who don't have nothing at all. And we complain, And sometimes God does those things, takes some of those things out of your life because he wants your time. He does. Instead of you being on social media so much, pray. Spend some time with God. That's all he wants. He does all these things for you, like wake you up, get you out of certain situations. Well, let's keep it real. You could have still been locked up. Let's keep it real. You should have been dead, but he delivered you. You could have got hurt in that car wreck, but he delivered you. You could have still been in that financial mess. You could have still been without rent or bill, but he got you out of it. God gave us way too many chances. He's so merciful. He is. But you need to stop and think, what do you do for him? What do you do for him? You need to instead of look at your life and see some of the stuff that you can take out of your life that you do every day and replace it with him. Because like I said, there's just so much going on in the world right now. And the only answer is God. He's the answer. That's why you hurting in your heart. That's why you have that void. That's why. Fill it with God. He's waiting for you. That's why you depressed. That's why you hurt. Yeah, I'm talking to you. That's why you're hurt. That's why you're depressed. Having sex with multiple partners, drinking, smoking, that's not going to fill that void in your heart. That's temporarily worldly pleasures that you use to try to fill that void in your heart. And you're going to keep going through that test, sweetie, until you pass it. God's going to keep putting that test in front of your face. Because no man, no alcohol, no drugs, no money, no material thing can fill that void that you have in your heart until you give it all to God. Give everything to God before it's too late. Look at how many people are dying left and right. He's giving warning signs like he's never gave them before, I feel like. So I'm just saying, for your own protection, for your family's protection, for your friends' protection, get to know God. Put him in your life. Stop putting all these other things and giving time to all these other things like your phone and social media and all that. Even working so much. He can take all that away from you. You better start making time for God. But stay strong. Don't give up. Because like I said, I've been there before. Don't give up. Stay strong. But remember, he's that void in your heart. And that's why certain situations are still going on in your life. That's why you feel like you're in the same spot. That's why you want to give up sometimes. That's why you don't want to wake up in the morning sometimes. Fill that void with God. Pray. Thank him. Get to know him, because it will change your life. Y'all have a nice day.